Good afternoon, it's Tom Bentley here from the TB Yacht Broker YouTube channel. Today I'm back at my office in Poole, and apart from the sunny weather that you can see behind me, we've just had a massive rain squall come through the office here, so apologies for this tour that's going to be a little bit wet as we're walking around. But today I'm going to be doing something slightly different. Rather than a new build Sunseeker, we're actually going to be looking at a brokerage offering that we have here currently at my Sunseeker office in Poole. And Sunseeker fans amongst you will have already been able to spot that this is a Sunseeker Portofino 40 that I'm going to be walking around today. So just going to do a quick hull walk here as we talk through some of the specs. Sunseeker Portofino 40s, really popular boats to our brokerage market. They really do not stay for long once they get up on the market. This particular example is a 2013, obviously spec'd with the Volvo D6 330 horsepower in the bottom, and that's obviously on outdrive legs at the back there, which we'll go and have a look at in a second. Black hull band, as you can see, that's obviously a gel, not a painted colour, with a black boot top to match, which looks really slick. This particular example has done just 376 hours and is a 2013. I may have already mentioned that, and this is its second owner from new. Based in the UK its whole life, and is a really tidy example, and it's got some great uplifted features on the boat that you'll see as we walk around. Even though it's got 40 on the listing number, if you like, or the kind of the advertised footage, the true length for this hull is actually 42 and 7 foot, with a true beam of being 12.8 feet. And just while I'm at the back here, just get a good look at those legs. Serviced every year, and obviously we can provide service history on the boat as well. And just the trim tabs with anodes just up underneath there. Underwater lights as well that you can see just there, LED lights. The boat has been spec'd with LED lights all the way throughout as well. So as I mentioned, nice big rainstorm has just happened, so coming up onto rear platform, obviously we've got fixed platform here at the back. The teak is still in really good condition. None of it, as I run my hand across here, none of it's raised, none of it's, you can't feel the corking, which we tend to see with older teak happening. You can't feel the corking kind of above the level of the timber, so that's really good to see. So all of the teak here at the stern is in really nice condition. Camper covers as well, really nice, kind of all the plastics here, all really nice and bright. There's kind of no kind of discoloration as well, and all the buckles here all done by flexi covers. It's all kind of all tight and taut as well, so considering we've just had this big rain shower, we've got, apart from this bit where I left the door open, we've got no real leakages through the boat. I spec with an aft shower system just here, and as I come up into the boat, you can see we've got a kind of a Silvertex Sunbrella seating all the way back here, done in a grey, and again all of the stitching along the edges here. This is obviously a high traffic area walking past here, and across the sun pads, all of the stitching as you can see here is all in really good condition as well. This whole seat bench here rocks. Just push that back to create the back headrest of that sun pads just there, and obviously you can also remove those bits for when the engine hatch comes up, which we'll have a look at a bit later. Just while I am here at the back, I will just remove this cushion because I want to show you a really good storage hatch which is just up underneath here. So if I pull this up, as you can see, we get a really fantastic kind of storage unit up underneath here. You can easily fit a kind of fold away tender. some paddle boards, various different fenders and lines in that storage area just up underneath there. So that actually works really well. Coming around to the rest of the cockpit, as you can see, we've actually had an ice maker installed in this boat here. We've got a cooler with additional fan just in there as well. Grill, sink just over here, and a storage cupboard just underneath here, which is where the engine hatch unit is as well. And there's actually an additional 220 volt socket just up underneath there as well, so you can have that up in the saloon. Fold away table just here. I've kept that folded away so we can have a look at the engine hatch in just 1 second. And as I said, LED lights all the way throughout the boat, and some nice big marine speakers up here as well. There's loads of kind of fusion head control units all the way around this boat, so that wherever you end up being, you can control the music all the way throughout. Now obviously this has been spec'd with the opening hardtop. Now I won't open it here just now because we've still got a bit of rain kicking around, but obviously all of this area here completely comes off and gives you that complete opening hardtop all the way throughout. Nice big marine speakers just up here, and additional teak that's been laid up onto this top step just here in this space as well. This boat has also been spec'd with a diesel-fired heating system, so perfect for UK usage. You've got a nice big 2-seater bench seat just here, and if we come and sit up at the helm, nice big Simrad screen just up here. We've had all of the kind of the backgrounds of the bits done in carbon fibre, which is really nice. The bigger multifunctional Volvo Penta screen, your engine management screen, so that would have been an extra just there. And again, all those nice carbon fibre units just here. Bow and stern thruster controls. We've got sash-in searchlight controls just up here. Obviously sticks, trim tabs, but you've also got the joystick drive system here as well, which would have been a spec extra. Coming and having a good look back down the boat from this end, we've got additional grab rails just at the top just here as well, so when that hard top is open you can actually reach into the hard top and actually grab the rails as you're going around. So again, that would have been an extra and a really nice feature. And as you may well know, looking at the current lineup of Sunseeker, we don't actually do anything this small as such anymore. The smallest boat we currently make is the Predator 50, which in fact at the end of this year is about to change into the Predator 55. So for those of you looking for something slightly smaller, something more easy to handle in that regards, I'm just showing you kind of the back of the camper cover here, the kind of extended camper cover that gives you plenty of space. There's a nice big stainless steel poles up there. Plenty of space so that even in the winter, especially with that eBispatcher diesel-fired heating system on, you can sit here in the cockpit and have it nice and toasty, nice and warm. Heading downstairs into the saloon, we've got these lovely timber steps going down, and then the rest of the flooring here is all carpeted. We'll have a nice look at the galley first. So in terms of the galley, we've got a 2 burner hob just here, but then also a microwave up underneath this piece just here. Again, LED lights all the way throughout the tops. Sunseeker crockery all built in. Nice big sink here, and you've got this kind of nice, you might not be able to see it, but it really kind of glittered effect here in the top. And obviously all of your Sunseeker crockery all still built in from there. This was back in the times when Sunseeker were providing kind of proper stainless steel chunky portholes here on the side of the boat as well. You may have noticed on the kind of newer Predator 50s, these actually blend into the glass and form a piece of glass, but then actually now on the new Pred 55 they're going back to the nice stainless steel chunky units. Looking up, we can see these really nice skylights, and these will pull loads of natural light into the Portofino 40, and that gives me a nice kind of look over at this saloon table area here. So nice big wraparound seating group in leather. We've got this fantastically big leafed table. I'll just step back so you can easily fit a good amount of people all around there. A really nice kind of satin finish against the timbers here, and obviously all of this is storage all the way throughout the tops and all the way across there as well. Coming back round to look down into the rear twin cabin, you've got storage units all the way along here on the right hand side, and I have seen on some Portofino 40s people lay a mattress down across the top of here to create an additional bed. Obviously a slightly smaller mattress albeit, but it has been done. A nice big full length mirror, and again more storage up underneath here. And then if we look across the rear here, we've obviously got twin berth, and apologies I haven't pulled the cushions out of here at the minute. As I said, it's hammering it down with rain, or it was just, so didn't want to get the cushions wet. But nice big window up there letting in loads and loads of natural light. Lovely kind of feature panels along this area here, and as you'll notice we've actually got the rails that are here in the floor to make this an occasional double, so these beds will slide across to create an occasional double as well, just obviously underneath the bar heater that we've got here on the floor for its winterization. As I said, fusion head units absolutely everywhere, and you'll also notice that there's UK spec plugs on the boat as well, so perfect for a potential UK buyer to not have to change any of the plugs. Very popular boat on all of the South Coast marinas, and quite a few of these went over to Jersey as well in the end, just because of their size and kind of scope and ability to work their way in and around those ports. Coming up to the master, and again you've got this lovely bolster here in a brown leather, which really works well with the interior wood colour against that kind of gunmetal grey that's up against the headboard. The pillows have all been made to match as well. Again, lots of natural light coming in here. You get to see this brown leather here again on these little storage vanity units just in here. Nice hanging storage up underneath or behind this door, with some drawer storage down the bottom there. TV that's built into the cabin, and then coming around again, all of this up here is all storage units all the way around the top. Got some nice reading lights there as well, and then this is actually the Jack and Jill bathroom, which acts as the day head for both cabins. And a nice tall shower unit up there. You've got obviously a Dometic toilet just at the back here, and a decent sized basin, with again all of this being storage behind here as well. So walk out through, back through the cabin so you can have a good look at that again. And then another just quick shot of the saloon while we're here. There's a nice big wraparound seating group. At top speed with the Volvo D6 330s, we're looking at around about 34 knots with a cruising speed of kind of 25 knots, give or take, around there. As I mentioned, 2 owners from new. The boat's going to be listed for £339,000, and that is UK tax paid. We also have at the top here, in terms of the Simrad system, also has an AIS system and also a text messaging system for loss of shore power or any bilge pumps that might be going off. There is a system built on board so that you can have it set up so it will text your phone to let you know that, so you can obviously get down to the marina or ask someone from the marina to pop down for you. Now if I just move my shoes out of the way, I can now bring the engine hatch up for you. So a bit of best practice, just to remove this little cushion here, just so as the engine hatch comes up it's not rubbing. And as you can see, this whole floor unit here will lift up. And now we get a good look at the engines. So the bigger generator here as well. Nice and tidy, nice and clean. And as I said, we can provide full service history for the boat all the way since new. And what I'll do is I'll drop that down, pop my shoes on, and then we can get out onto the front and have a good look around. Some nice little cup holders just over there on the right hand side as well. Excuse me while I just drop my shoes on. All of those interior lighting switches all on LED as well. So, sorry, on LED. I've already told you about LED. Are all on dimmer switches. So as we come up the side of the boat here, nice big sturdy cleats there. Another additional handrail here, and also an additional handrail here. So plenty of safety as I'm walking up the front of the boat. Obviously all of those cushions that we saw in that stern cabin would sit up here, and as you can see we've actually got folding backrests for the back of the boat. Ooh, if I can get my fingers up underneath them. There we go. So if I just walk further forward, as you can see all of those seating groups have that ability to have those folding backrests just up there as well, so you can bring those sun pads up. Foot controls for our windlass up the top here, nice big anchor locker up underneath here, so plenty of fender storage. Another Fusion head control unit. And a really good look now back at the hard top. You've actually got two kind of black painted black dummy domes at the back there as well, with some aesthetics. You have to apologise about the wind. I think that's still coming off the back of the squall that we've just had. So As mentioned, this has just come into our brokerage stock. She is currently lying here in Poole, and as I mentioned, these boats tend to go very quickly on brokerage, so if you are interested in a Portofino 40, I would give us a call pretty quickly. Best number to reach me on, 07931 418 367, or my email address is tom.bentley@sunseekerpool.com.